All right, so today is June 28th, 2021, and we're in front of Chinese Laundry, and this is Lauren Goldman / Ivester, I don't know which you go by. And we were just talking about this supposed lease that Stevieray-UNCUT alleges he has, and Lauren just told me that there was a draft lease that was being negotiated, and he was supposed to...
He was supposed to bring a deposit of $25,000, and then we would fill out a lease to own after that. Mr. Ritchie had never intentions of paying a penny, which I knew, so I gave him 1 year to come up with $25,000 down, and then we would write a lease to own option. Mr. Ritchie clearly on speaker told me, my lawyer, and my brother to go fuck myself, that he wasn't signing a lease. Therefore, I hung up with Mr. Ritchie on the phone. He pouted for 2 days, then called me back and told me to send him the fucking paper. I said, no, Steve, you need to come into the office. I have an in-house attorney. You need $25,000 down. I was not handing Mr. Ritchie a free $75,000 property. I was doing Mr. Ritchie a favor, and he was supposed to be paying for the property at a discounted rate.
And so the lease that he has...
There is no lease because he told me to go fuck myself, that I promised him land, which was when we were together and it was discussed that I was buying 30 acres where he could have a piece of that land to do whatever he wanted. It wasn't to buy a separate thing. Me and Mr. Ritchie broke up long before these two properties came into the picture.
So if
Mr. Ritchie is a complete liar and lied to everyone in town saying he already owned the property. But that was a lie. So
if he's presenting a lease right now,
there is no lease.
It's
not possible.
Okay.
It is forged. He is an artist. I've witnessed him forging plenty of other things. It's not hearsay. His record shows that he is a complete predator and a criminal. He has stolen multitudes of cash from me already. Okay, yeah. So.
And will you tell that to the judge with this subpoena that you have? Like you can either come in person to Santa Monica.
I will come in whatever.
Okay.
There is no lease.
Okay.
He's a homeless criminal that just thought he took one over on someone with 85 more IQ points than himself and much better looking. I don't know, and where he was talking about that we were in a business for flipping properties. I have a footwear company. I promise you and assure you I have no time to be in business with a homeless man that has no money and does nothing but criminal activity. So him saying that we were in a business together, I was building a private home in the park and a farm. Okay, I've never flipped properties. I have zero interest.
I haven't even heard that. I just heard that he bought it.
That's what I heard, that
Okay.
he's saying that we were in business of flipping properties. I'm a Harvard Business School graduate. I know better than to go into business with someone that's homeless, a drug addict, and an alcoholic.
Wait, homeless, or he lives in an RV behind his brother's house?
Yeah, well, that's pretty homeless.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
that's how he told me he had 2 homes.
Got it.
Okay, in Chatsworth at his mother's, and his brother's in Simi.
Okay.
He does have bedrooms in both of those homes. He is banned from being in his mother's home and his brother's home because of his drug use, drinking, and criminal activity.
Yeah. And that document that he's saying that you signed
that is an acknowledgement of receiving a lease. That was just me showing him, look, I've got Peter to draw up the lease anytime.
It says on there that you'll just attach this to the end. Are you saying that after he came in and gave the money, you'd attach it to the end?
No, he didn't come in. He refused to come in.
Okay.
He wasn't coming in. That's why, in fear, I told Peter, let me deal with this fucktard. I said, let me deal with him. So then I got on the phone with him. He had a fit, and then called me back 2 days later saying, just give me the fucking paper and I'll sign it. I said, no, Steve, you need to come into the office, sit down with Peter, and we're going to go over a lease to own lease.
His lease document that he's alleging...
He doesn't have a lease.
But it's similar, it's very different, but
okay,
similar to the one...
He's getting stuff from online.
Online, okay.
You know, I had a legitimate, that we were filling out a real lease, you know. But
well,
no.
the draft one that you sent me before I bought it is similar to his, but he's modified it significantly.
He's modified a lot of stuff. This is not the only transaction where he's modified shit.
Okay.
He is an artist by trade.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Thank you so much,
I mean,
Lauren.